It is frequently quoted, "Mistakes are proof that you are trying." Well, this statement holds true in the automotive world too. Some of the most creative innovations in vehicles might also be the worst mistakes ever attempted. But of course, why would you want to waste a huge sum on such a mistake? Well, today we are back with one such captivating content that highlights the 7 worst pickup trucks of all time you've never seen. So are you ready to join us on this journey where we are probably attempting to save you from opting for a worse option? Buckle up. On number 7, we have the 1972 Ford Courier. Get ready to be shocked as we unfold the bitter truth of the 1972 Ford Courier. It wasn't actually a Ford creation at all. In fact, it was a product of collaboration between Ford and Mazda, resulting in the innovation in the form of this truck. When it was introduced back in 1972, many consumers who expected the traditional American toughness from Ford got confused and bought it. What trait made it a worse choice? Let's find out. The Courier was significantly smaller than most American pickup trucks of its time. Hence, potential buyers questioned its utility and practicality for heavier tasks. Another drawback was its modest 4-cylinder engine, which struggled hard to deliver the power and performance expected from a pickup truck. This left drivers disappointed, especially those who needed to haul or tow heavier loads. Certain issues with rust and corrosion, as well as mechanical problems that cropped up prematurely, were also reported. Thus, its reputation faded in the eyes of consumers. Did you know, being a collaborative product, the Courier often struggled with its identity crisis? Enthusiasts usually found it difficult to answer. Was it an American truck with Japanese influences or vice versa? All such crises made it impossible to connect with the Courier on a deeper level. On number 6, we have the 2004 Ford F-150. The 2004 Ford F-150 was plagued by transmission issues, particularly with the automatic transmission models. Every Ford lover can honestly say that the Triton engine is one of the worst to ever be created. Any year of Ford with this motor must be avoided like the plague, especially the 2004 Ford F-150. Additionally, the rise in fuel costs exacerbated the issue. Even for a full-size pickup truck, the fuel efficiency of the F-150 was not up to the mark compared to its competitors of the time. Another flaw that was observed closely was a design flaw where the spark plugs would break off inside the engine during routine maintenance, leading to expensive repairs and hence causing headaches for owners. These drawbacks became prominent when complaints erupted about faulty fuel pumps, leading to unexpected stalling and potentially dangerous situations for drivers. This resulted in its low rating. If you are a person who is swayed by looks, then don't be fooled either. Despite being a popular model, the 2004 F-150 received criticism for its cheap and flimsy interior materials, which tended to wear out quickly and didn't give a classy look from the overall driving experience. Overall, while the 2004 Ford F-150 may have had its strengths, it's these various flaws and issues that have contributed to its reputation as one of the worst pickup trucks in its class. If you're eager to see which ones make the cut, don't hesitate to smash that like button right away. Next, we move to number 5, Dodge Ram Daytona. Is it a great-looking car? Yes. Could it win a drag race against most other trucks? Probably. Can you actually haul anything in it? Nope. If you want to go drag racing in your truck, this one's for you. But if you want a truck that can actually function as a truck, you're better off looking elsewhere. For the Dodge Ram Daytona, the prominent rear spoiler, initially meant to improve downforce at high speeds, actually increased drag, leading to poorer fuel efficiency and handling. It boasted a powerful engine, but then the performance didn't match the aggressive appearance. Obviously, you can go for modifications to enhance speed, but ultimately, that leads to compromising the truck's overall drivability and reliability. No doubt, it is marketed as a high-performance truck but lacks practicality. Its lowered suspension and ground-hugging body kit make it ill-suited for off-road adventures or heavy hauling, limiting its utility as a pickup truck. Despite its initial hype, the Dodge Ram Daytona failed to establish a lasting legacy. Ultimately, it failed to fulfill its promises of performance and style and was rendered as a combination of impractical design choices, lackluster performance, and overproduction. On number 4, we have the Chevrolet SSR. The Chevrolet SSR seemed to me the most handsome in its looks, combining elements of a classic hot rod with a pickup truck. It was admired for its unique aesthetic and sporty appearance, but lacked the function it was traditionally made for. It had a retractable hardtop roof and limited cargo space, which made it incapable of carrying large items. Under its hood roared a V8 engine, which significantly didn't provide the kind of power expected from a vehicle with such a bold design. Therefore, this product didn't justify its premium price tag. Reports state that many consumers were reluctant to invest in a vehicle that offered little in terms of practicality or performance for the money. The SSR's identity crisis, trying to blend elements of a pickup truck, roadster, and hot rod, left consumers confused about its purpose. As a result, low sales numbers ultimately led to its discontinuation after just a few years on the market. If you're eager to join us on such interesting and informative journeys, be sure to press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos. On number 3, we have the Hummer H2 SUT. The original Hummer became one of the best-selling vehicles in the U.S. because of its rugged nature and foundation as a modified military vehicle that was actually used in action. Unfortunately, the second generation of the Humvees wasn't built with off-roading in mind, and the H2 SUT became a quasi-SUV pickup-type hybrid that had an almost completely wasted truck bed. This massive size and heavyweight innovation was equipped with a thirsty V8 engine that consumed gas at an alarming rate, hence making it an expensive choice when it comes to fueling it up. There was no doubt that the design choice of the Hummer H2 SUT would eventually raise your eyebrows. But did you know this intelligently marketed pickup truck remains questionable in practicality due to its small bed size and awkward shape, making it less useful compared to other trucks in its class? Additionally, the retractable midgate intended to extend the bed length was often criticized for its complexity and limited functionality. Despite a heavy list of flaws, it demanded a hefty price just for the sake of its luxury features and brand cachet, contributing to its high cost of ownership. So would you like to own one? Be wise in your judgment. Here's a fact. It was found that the standard H2 went on to sell quite well, while the H2 SUT met a quick demise. On number 2, we have the Lincoln Blackwood. The Lincoln Blackwood had a short production run from 2001 to 2002 with limited availability. Back in its era, it was marketed as a luxury pickup truck, prioritizing its large exterior dimensions, plush interiors, and upscale features over practical utility. The Ford CEO at the time, Jacques Nasser, personally pushed the idea of giving the truck a trunk instead of a flatbed. So basically, the luxurious interior design left little room for hauling large items. Thus, it had a small, carpeted bed with limited cargo space. To add to its uniqueness, instead of a traditional tailgate, the Blackwood had a power-operated tonneau cover that covered the entire bed. No doubt this enhanced the truck's luxurious appeal, but in practical terms, it made accessing the cargo area inconvenient and impractical for loading and unloading. Now, for those who are off-roading seekers, unlike most pickup trucks, this one was available only in rear-wheel drive, lacking the off-road capability and traction control needed for challenging tracks. The truck only had one model year, but took almost 3 years to sell out. So for those who desire premium showcase looks, it's a big yes. And for those who are seeking a more practical and versatile pickup truck, it's a big no. And finally, on number 1, we have the 1976 Cadillac Mirage. Did you know the Cadillac Mirage was essentially a conversion of a Cadillac Eldorado? A luxury coupe into a pickup truck which brought about an unconventional move, altering the design and purpose of a prestigious luxury vehicle. Thus, a highly elegant design in no time turned into an awkward and aesthetically questionable appearance. But that's just the beginning. We have more to unveil. Due to this conversion, the Mirage's handling and performance suffered. The elongated body and altered weight distribution affected its driving dynamics, resulting in compromised handling and poor overall performance compared to traditional pickup trucks. And this highly innovative idea finally flopped when it didn't even meet the expectations of sufficient cargo space. Now it seems obvious why anyone would choose to spare his pocket for such a pickup, which is just a waste of money. And as a result, in 1976, Cadillac Mirage faced low sales figures and eventually obscurity. As we bid farewell to these forgotten relics, let us remember the lessons they impart, that even in failure, there lies the opportunity for growth and improvement. But don't forget to comment down additional names of any pickups that you find even worse than these for us to add to this list. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the worst pickup trucks of all time. Stay tuned for more captivating content, Smash that subscribe button for new updates early, and remember, choose your pickups wisely. Until next time, drive safe, and may your wheels lead you to better choices.